Good morning traders, Joseph here from Eightcap. So welcome to today's report. Australia observed bank holiday yesterday for Australia Day. China is currently celebrating the Lunar New Year and they will be on break for this week, which is probably the worst time to have what's going on in China at the moment. So markets are quite heavily looking at the coronavirus and its ongoing effect and developments. It really intensified over the weekend, and that's what really sparked some of the heavy uncertainty and worries that led to some of the strong sell-offs that we've seen since Friday night going into last night. So we're just looking at the ASX now. We can see some of the strong moves from the end of last week until this morning. So we're talking around the 2% point. And in the US stocks also moved heavily lower after the cases of this virus were increased inside the USA. It's been intensifying in China as well, and it's had a heavy effect on Asian markets. So we can see the Hong Kong 50 here in front of us, and some of these strong falls that we're seeing at the moment. So it's close to 4% there. Now oil was another one that was has been heavily affected by not only this outbreak of this virus, but there was also inventory data which also worried traders and basically it's hit oversupply concerns regarding oil, so it's added to the selling. We've seen some very heavy selling on oil. This month's been a horrible month so far for oil. We've seen now close to 14% taken off the price of oil in January, which is quite unbelievable considering that we were, back not long ago testing that 65 point, and now we've gone all the way back down to 52. So it's definitely one to watch if we see a break below these lows. We're seeing this is a pretty strong support point that's been in place since mid last year. So we will see how markets react to this support level here, but a break at this support level sort of opens up anything, another test of 50 to even possibly a move back below 50 into the 40s. But for now we'll just have to see how traders deal after testing this support point. Now we're just going to go over the currencies at the moment. So it's been heavy selling in the commodity currencies. The Aussie dollar has been targeted especially hard. It's really just been one-way traffic. So we can see here the Aussie yen has declined. Now last week it finished the week down 1.49%, and it's added further selling to that. It's currently 2.71% lower. Now the dollar CAD has seen some pretty steady buying, and so has gold. Gold's sort of still sitting up around that 1580 point. It hasn't done too much yet. There's been a move up and down, but we're just going to have to wait and see how buyers react if we do have a bit of respite in some of the uncertainty, if we will see a pullback. Now Bitcoin's another one we've been watching. So Bitcoin looks like it's moved back to a flight to safety, safe haven type zone at the moment. So we can see yesterday as markets were coming off very heavily, that Bitcoin jumped. It's back above that high we saw back in January, and we can see right now that it's just above the 88.94 level. There's a high here. We'd want to see buyers break that high to set up possibly a new rally up to test that 94 to 95 points. So for now traders, it's really all about what's happening globally and inside China, and how the world's going to deal with this latest outbreak that we're seeing. So we'll keep an eye on that as it progresses, and Tonight we do have no high impact news, but there's some medium news coming out. It's Spanish unemployment, so that'll be quite interesting just to get to look at, as it's a quite a large EU member state. So until tomorrow, have a very good trading day, and all the best, and bye for now.